Hi guys, this is Harun from the Hayes family and welcome to the channel. So if you're new to the channel, I'm a neurologist working and practicing in Switzerland, and I live here with my family. And today I'm going to speak about specialities in Switzerland, medical specialities in Switzerland that are on high demand. So I'm gonna get right into it. So specialty number one that is of the highest demand in Switzerland, it's the specialty of psychiatry. Actually, the psychiatry field is lacking lots of doctors. I can remember back then when I was doing my rotation, when I was doing my specialization in neurology. When you do neurology in Germany, it's mandatory that you have to rotate for 1 year in the field of psychiatry. So I decided to do my rotation in psychiatry in the beautiful town of Luzern in Switzerland. And I can remember back then there was a huge lack of doctors in the psychiatric field, and sometimes the nurses and the psychologists will take the role of, actually in Luzern it was the psychologists who will take the role of doctors and prescribe medication and take care of patients under supervision of the consultants. And they would also do night shifts and also weekend shifts. Just like the residents do, because there are doctors, there was a huge lack of doctors. And in remote areas in Switzerland, where not so many people want to go to there and practice, the nurses even also take the role of the doctors and prescribe medication and take care of patients as well under supervision of consultants. So psychiatry needs a lot of doctors. The demand is very high, and this is a specialty that is number one in the list. And tip for those people who don't hold EU passports, or who are not EU citizens or Swiss citizens and having difficulties in getting admission for medical training, I would suggest that you apply for a medical training or apply to work as a doctor in the field of psychiatry, because here there is a huge demand, a very huge demand. Number two, rheumatology. So rheumatology is also another specialty in Switzerland that is lacking lots of specialists and lacking lots of doctors. So if you're a rheumatologist and you want to practice in Switzerland, the field is open and the market is open. There are not so many rheumatologists here in Switzerland. You can imagine like in the town of, there's one town of in Switzerland called the town of Biel. There are only actually 2 rheumatologists for a population of over 20,000 people. So you can imagine they have a very long waiting list of patients, and if you want to book an appointment with a rheumatologist, it can take you like 6 months to be able to see a rheumatologist. So the demand in rheumatology is very high. So this is a field that if you apply today, tomorrow you get a response. So number 3 in my list is neuropediatrics. Neuropediatrics is also a field that is very high in demand, because there are not so many neuropediatrics. There are lots of neurologists who are dealing with adults, but neuropediatrics lacks a lot of specialists. In the town in major towns and also regional towns with a population like 20,000, like in the region of Biel, I only know of one neuropediatrician. And so you can imagine 20,000, a population of 20,000 people and only one neuropediatrician. You can imagine how long you have to wait for an appointment with a neuropediatrician. So this is also a field that is of high demand. So you have to do pediatry and also specialize on neurology in neuropediatrics to become a neuropediatric. So this is a field that is lacking lots of doctors. So other fields that are in high demand for doctors are fields like palliative medicine. Palliative medicine doesn't have a lot of doctors here in Switzerland, so it's also on high demand. Also fields like geriatrics, where you take care of old people, that is also on very high demand. And also fields like oncology. This is a field that also lacks doctors and is also very high in demand. And mostly fields, oncology, like also hematology and neuro-oncology, very, very high in demand. Other fields like tropical medicine, also very high in demand. And also, last but not least, in the surgical field, urology. There are not so many urologists in Switzerland, so the demand here is also very high. So that is my list of specialists or specialities in medicine that are on high demand. So if you want to increase your chance in getting a spot or getting a job as a specialist, a medical specialist here in Switzerland, make sure you apply on those fields. So the one that I forgot that is also very on high demand, actually you need them everywhere, and actually it's the field that has most doctors, is internal medicine. Internal medicine is always in demand because so many people have many internal medicine problems, and almost all the hospitals are searching for internal medicine doctors. So if you also want to increase the chances of getting a job in Switzerland as a doctor, also don't forget to apply in internal medicine. If you apply in internal medicine, or if you start with internal medicine, you can never go wrong. So this is my list of specialties that are high demand in Switzerland. So hope the information was enough, and hope the information was informative for you. And this is enough for today. It's bye-bye for now, and see you in the next vlog.